Now to an NBC News TV exclusive. 2 years ago, we told you about a husband who wrote a letter thanking the medical staff who cared for his wife in her final days. Turns out there was much more to the story, and tonight he speaks out to our Kate Snow with an urgent call to action to prevent another tragedy and a warning. Some of what you're about to hear and see is disturbing.
34-year-old Laura Levis lived to hike, travel, work out.
Laura was my best friend. She was this person who had so much life in her.
Laura and her husband Pete DeMarco were apart the night she had a deadly asthma attack. After Laura's death, he was told she called 911 that night, but they couldn't find her.
The story I was told was not the whole story.
Surveillance video obtained by the Boston Globe shows Laura was right outside the Somerville Hospital emergency room.
What happened to her?
Our entire emergency response system failed her. There were 10 coin flips that morning, and Laura lost every single one of them.
For the past 10 months, DeMarco, who's also a journalist, has scoured reports and records for a cover story he wrote for the Boston Globe magazine. 4:21 a.m., Laura arrived. With no sign marking the emergency room entrance, she walked to a lighted entrance but found it locked.
Finding that door locked, I'm sure she began to panic.
That makes the asthma worse.
Yes, it does.
She called 911.
Okay, what's the emergency?
I'm having an asthma attack. I'm dying.
Her call went to a regional state police dispatch center about 18 miles away.
I'm just in the door. I'm feeling I'm dying.
The regional operator passed the call to local police, but not crucial details like exactly where she was.
Why can't the operator just call the hospital ER and say there's someone right outside your door?
I know. That would have maybe saved her.
Eventually, an ER nurse stepped outside to look for Laura for 12 seconds, but never saw her on a bench 70 feet away. 5 minutes later, a firefighter finally found Laura and gave her CPR. She died about a week later. Cambridge Health Alliance, which owns the hospital, said in part it did not meet their high standards for transparency and accountability. We have already begun to make the necessary changes. We are deeply sorry.
If we can just save someone else's life, I can't think of anything that she would want more.
A grieving husband hoping for change. Kate Snow, NBC News, Boston.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.